Smooth Jazz Radio.
Smooth jazz with
Here at
excellent sound.
God, these are some nice chords. Who wrote this song?
Just a guy
Handsome.
named
Probably-
Jonathan.
No?
Jonathan Benjamin Doster.
Is that really his middle name?
No.
Who else wrote it with him? Some other handsome guy.
Another really handsome
Super
feller.
handsome man named Parker Ament. In progress.
In progress.
Some future bass. And we're going to do some fucking vocal chops on this shit for fun.
Chopped it up.
For you guys. Showing you how to chop vocals like motherfucking balls. No serum here.
0.
Let's go. Hey. Exploded. I like that snare. Is that a sample?
I made it.
You did?
I made that one, yeah.
Fuck, we gotta sell that one too.
Yeah, that'll be, we'll put that in the future bass pack.
Okay. Shh, they don't know about it yet.
I mean, not the future bass pack.
Tight. I think it's good there. I'm gonna start doing a little fade out real quick.
Yeah.
We'll just do a little small little intro. What's up, everybody? My name's Danny. We're back here again at Excellent Sound, and today we are going to be showing you guys how to make some sick vocal chops. I'm here with Parker and Mint.
What's up, guys?
Kenny, say what up.
What's going on?
Kenny says hi. I say hi. We're super excited to be here. I'm fixing something really quick. Don't mind me. Yeah, so today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to show you guys how I do vocal chops, which I think is the best way, and then I'll show you a couple other little vocal effect things. I feel like a lot of people don't really know how to do this, and I have like a really surefire way that'll help you, I think, be able to write some stuff in your songs and get really creative with vocals. So that's what we're going to do today.
A lot of people have been asking for this, too.
And to celebrate... actually, the reason why we're doing this is to celebrate the release of our new quick pack we just came out with, featuring CASHMIERE.
CASHMIERE.
Vocal shots with CASHMIERE. Yeah, it's out now. If you go to our website, www.XLNTSOUND.com, it is up. It is ready for you guys to purchase. We're selling it for $20. We might do a part 2. We haven't decided yet, but we have a lot of vocal chops in there. They're super dope.
I always go through vocal chops.
But yeah, we got a new pack coming out, featuring CASHMIERE. Also, we should be announcing the contest winners pretty soon. October 10th is the
Yeah, I
date.
think we got like one more week, right?
Yeah, is when we will
Couple more weeks.
We'll be announcing the winners. Also, too, if you guys didn't already know, we already have a couple packs out there. We got our the Meat 808, which Kenny just showed you, and Dubsauce, which is out, our sample packs. So, without further ado, let's
Really
get into.
quick though, what are the details with the contest?
Oh, that's right. I gotta repeat it every time. I forget. So, if you didn't already know, Parker, you do this one.
Yeah, so for the contest, we're going to be doing some live mixing. And so what you guys need to do is, if you guys want to join, send us your tracks, send us a private SoundCloud link, some sort of link so we don't have to download it and we can still hear it. And then we're going to be picking one random song, and we're going to be hand-picking one that we want to work on. And we're going to actually live mix, and we're going to do like a little quick masty on it.
Quick masty?
Yeah.
A quick masty?
Quick and masty. And do it all live, and you'll have a full mixed track by us.
Yep.
Here at Excellent.
And we'll post it obviously on our video. We'll get some exposure to our.
You guys will get some shout outs.
What are we at? Like 1 billion subscribers now?
I think it's like 1.2 billion.
We just passed PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie. Is that his
killing
name?
it. Yeah. So it's gonna be there. 2 winners again. If you still want to submit, there's still time. Also send us your music for feedback. And I think that's pretty much it. We are at XLNTSOUND. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Bam, nailed it.
Boom.
All right, so for
Let's
this track, let's get right into this bitch. We're going to do some vocal chops. So what I usually do first is let's go ahead and listen to, I was thinking about maybe putting something in the drop right here. And I went ahead and I downloaded this Ariana Grande acapella.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you have to be careful when you're doing vocal chops and stuff like that. You can use acapellas and such, but you have to make sure that it's not You have to use it like an instrument. Not you can't just like put her shit over it because then you'll get in trouble for copyright.
The second somebody hears that, you know,
Yeah.
they're gonna get you.
So what you want to do is you want to go to acapellasforyou.uk. I think is what it's called.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I go there and I find tons of acapellas. That's where I think I found this one. You could find studio acapellas. People make them. But you want to make sure you find a clean acapella. So this is the one that I have. Oh, I already pitched it up. Let me pitch it back down so you guys know. So before you do anything, you want to make sure that you warp the vocal. You want to find the original tempo. I'll go ahead and show you guys the steps I did. So I cut this little piece out. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to go ahead and put it back to 0. There's some good stuff in there. I know that the main tempo is 126, so I put it at 126. It doesn't have to be like exact in this. You just have to get it somewhat warped. So I go ahead and just warp it. And the mode I use is Complex Pro.
So wait, you just changed the tempo of the song?
No, I found the original tempo of the song and then I warped
okay,
it, which
cool.
I know is 126. Your song is in 150. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Kenny. That's perfect. I put it into the mode that you want to use is Complex Pro. I'm gonna put this back to where it was. It usually looks like this when you get it or something. So what you want to do is, if I try to speed it up, it sounds weird, right? If I pitch it
It's
up.
all grainy.
So what you do is you take these formants down and the envelope down. This is the trick to be able to pitch vocals and have them sound in the same tempo. So if I pitch this all the way down, it'll still sound the same.
Yeah, the Ableton algorithm's great.
Yeah, so Complex Pro, turn the formants and envelope down. But for this one, I want to match the key of our song, and I know it's up 8 semitones, so that's what I did. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and boost it back up to our tempo, which is 150. That's our original tempo.
So Complex Pro pitches whatever you're doing without changing the time of it, correct?
Yeah, only if you change the formats. Like if you do it, it's the only warp mode that you can change the. I mean, you could do it in complex mode, but really good is to use Complex Pro. It takes up more CPU, but that's what you want because you want to be able to pitch it around where you need it without affecting the warp and still be in time. So that's what's like. It took me like a fucking 3 years to figure that out.
The Complex Pro?
Yeah, I was like, why am I pitching out vocals? It fucks it up. But yeah, if you didn't know, Complex Pro, turn down the formats and the envelopes. That's the trick.
But that's the key, is the format all the way down.
And the envelope all the way down.
And the envelope.
Okay, so now I sped it up. Now it's at 150. So it should match our song a little bit. Not bad. Let's go ahead and put some stuff on this. I'm going to put an OTT because I want it to be louder. I always need to go to audio effects. I'm going to make it loud. I'm going to put a compressor on it too. I mean, these are already probably pre-compressed, but just for the sake of getting it louder, I'm just going to turn this up. Okay, now here's the big thing. Once you have it in the relative pitch of the song, the thing that you're going to want to do, I have 2 clips here. I have this clip. Okay, so I have 2 clips that I like. You don't need to do a bunch of them. So once you have it warped and in the right key of what you want to make sure, this is the big trick for this mode of vocal chop. So I have it at 8 plus 8 semitones up. I need to make sure that I bounce this as 1 once I have like a little clip that I like. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce this. I'm going to hit Command J. Bam. Bounced it. Cool. And then I'm actually going to move this guy over because I want to use this too. So I know that's pretty much the same note, so I'm not going to need that, so I'm going to move that over. Okay, right there.
So just for the viewers, what are you looking for right now?
I'm just looking for notes that aren't already in the song, right?
Cool.
Hey, what do you have up? Oh, you have the contest alert thing up there, Kenny?
Awesome.
Sir.
Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these portions right here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bounce them as one. So now we got that. Cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete this because we don't need it. I just want like a good enough clip because we're going to make this into a drum rack. So there it is. Can you zoom out, Kenny? So I just pulled up the audio. I just full screened it for you guys. Okay, so now it should sound like this. It doesn't matter that's in time. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to solo this right now. Now, it automatically does these little warp markers right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find little spots that I want. Usually where each syllable is, I'll do like a... This is going to be a little painstaking, but...
It started like the transients.
Yeah. So that sounds good. Sometimes I'll leave longer ones. Like got. Do one there. Got. That's one right there. You can usually the gray warp markers will kind of tell you. I'll just click it and I'll just keep listening. Here's another one right here. It's thing da. Each note. So thing da. I got. Let's find that. Do one here. Do one here. Eve it. Out right here. These long ones are always really good.
Yeah, those are
And
always
that
really
one.
nice.
So you just want to start going through. Just double click for a warp marker. I'm going to try to do this as fast as I possibly can because it takes a little while.
But at
Think
home,
that's a good one?
you could be auditioning this yourselves.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and include this drum rack in the download description below
Yeah.
when I make it. So that's like a and now wait till she changes note. So there's another one right there. That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Time. Usually each word. There's one. B. The one. We'll do the one. See, sometimes there's like little clicks at the transient, so you want to try to put it at the end. Because if it's here, you can hear that, and you're gonna hear that on your vocal chops. So try to put it like right here.
I like that click sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. Ooh, ooh. So what we're doing here is we're getting essentially notes. We're adding notes into our scale as sorts of what we're going to do for our instrument. And this is going to essentially be in the same key. So whatever we play is going to be kind of fun.
You basically prepped it first, correct? Took
Yeah,
out
because-
all the bad notes, so you don't have to like tune anything really
Yeah,
weird.
exactly. As long as it's in the same scale, it's going to sound fine.
Ooh, that's gonna be a nice one. Nice and catchy.
That's a good one. Some of them are going to suck, but that's a good one. Usually the choruses when they're like going nuts.
They're really nice and layered and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like I don't need this breath thing. I might just keep that as one. It's like two notes. Because sometimes it might give me like cool melodies and rhythms and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we'll do one here. Normally I'd take my time a little bit more with this, but we're going to do it fast for you guys. Because I don't think anybody wants to see me just going around clicking. So,
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
I showed Parker how to do this like a bunch of times and he always forget.
I would always forget, and then I just do it my own way.
Yeah.
There's like 20 different ways.
There's
to
a
do
bunch
it,
of ways, yeah.
But I love this way.
There's three notes there. Yeah. See? Yeah. And usually the transients usually tell you where you're at.
Yeah.
That might suck, but whatever.
And just so you guys know at home, you can actually throw this whole clip into Sampler and just grab all these transients automatically.
Yep.
But it's not as accurate. You could fuck with the sensitivity, you could do all of that stuff, but it's not going to get you the perfect one. So this way, it's a little bit more selective.
Yeah, and it just take the time and do it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's worth it.
So I just did the whole entire thing. I did it really quick. So now
Bang that shit up.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the entire thing. You can see I made all of the warp markers. They're all in there. Our little chops that we want. Handpicked, okay? Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to right-click the acapella that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to convert to drums to new MIDI track.
Ooh.
Wait, did I fuck
look
up?
At that. Look at that.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Which one? What did you do? Convert drums to new MIDI?
Yeah, but that's not...
I think it's slice to new MIDI track.
Yeah, slice to new MIDI. Where is it?
Yep, you were just on it. Boom.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Parker. See, I'm like, Parker doesn't know how to do it, and he always forgets, and I fucking forgot. All right, slice to new MIDI track. And then it has this little option right here. Basically, this is saying create one slice per warp marker. So that's saying where we put our warp marker. It can do it automatically with transients, where we just showed you those little gray markers. But like I said, you'll get some shit in there, or every 16th note, 32 note. So we're going to do warp marker. The slicing preset, we're going to do built-in. We're just going to leave it how it is. And then preserve warping timing on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. It's going to go ahead and slice that up. Bam. It just made a drum rack for us right here.
Look at that fat-ass drum rack.
So
dude.
now it's going to go through. If I solo this, it's going to play all the way through.
It's going through the whole...
It's going through all my slices.
Cool.
So now let's go ahead and let's add some stuff to this. We're going to add a glue compressor. And I'm just going to make it louder. Same thing. I'm going to add OTT. And I'm going to add some reverb too, because reverb hides a lot of dirt sometimes.
It definitely does.
And I like to put a little bit of reverb on just when I'm writing this part. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and I'm going to delete all this bullshit. Get out of here.
All that shit.
Command A and then delete or Control A. So now I have, if I go ahead and arm the track, I should have something like this. And I start hitting some keys. See, that's like that double one.
Yeah. I love those double ones.
And if I go down an octave. Let's go down an octave again. So that's where it ends right there. Okay, now that we got that, let's jam.
Here, wait.
Go ahead.
Real quick.
Don't tell me what to do.
If you were to do this with the automatic, the Ableton default just going by transients, you wouldn't be able to play it that easily. They would have all of those crazy weird shit in there.
Yeah,
so,
like I did this kind of half-assed, and it still sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I just want to reinforce, like, take the time, chop it up like that, grab the nicest transients, the ones that you guys like, and it's going to make a world of difference.
Exactly. Okay, so let's listen. Now that it's in the same key relative, let's go ahead and let's start listening to the song. Let's start jamming.
Fucking awesome already.
Cool, that's cool. Let's try that. Damn, I just fucking killed it.
That was fucking sick.
I'm just jamming. That other thing's playing. Hold on, let me delete that. We were fucking jamming.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
let's go
fucking
back
great.
in. And I'm just kind of recording little ideas and parts. Let's go back in.
See, those breaths are kind of nice in it, there, you know?
Cool. All right, so now we can go through, and we got some cool ideas. I like that thing I was doing at the end, kind of. So I might go back through, and let's say I want to use that for the drop, and I might just bring this over through here. And I might just go in. I'm going to go ahead and join this. Command J. So it looks a little fun. Now I might go through. Is it quantize? Oh, it didn't quantize.
No, not yet.
So I'm going to go ahead and Command A, and then I'm going to hit Command U and quantize. And then I might take this note and turn on that little headphones up here. So I just got a cool little rhythm, and I can start moving the notes wherever I want. It all starts with just an idea. So I like this little, that's like a little.
And also the length. You can play with the length, too.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm going to take this little phrase right here. Let's put that right there. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm essentially just doing a little melody right now with that little part that I made that I liked. I don't like this part right here, so let's keep going. And then you can even get crazy. You could be like, hold on, we're just going to work on this part right now. They can layer stuff on top of each other. I want a high note. You could do like a Skrillex thing.
Some Skrill shit,
I was
dude.
just going really fast, just like feeling it, but like you could. Like maybe I just want that. Sure. Okay, cool. Let's just, I mean, I'm just going really fast so we can go through it, but I mean, I would probably take a little more time, but that sounds pretty cool, so.
You guys can also throw auto-tune and Melodyne onto this stuff too to kind of flatten it out and make it sound more like an instrument, less like a voice.
Exactly. That's kind of cool, whatever. So maybe that one changes, so. All right, sure. So that's kind of cool for now. So now that we have that, here's where stuff gets really fun. Okay, so I mentioned before in the beginning, there's 2 ways to do vocal chops. You just learned one way. That's my favorite way of doing it. And you can see, like, since everything is in the same scale, if I figured it out beforehand and I do the work beforehand.
Just do the work.
I was just jamming there, and like I spent, what was that, a couple minutes, and that's some cool ideas.
Probably like 10 minutes or
I'd
something.
probably change a couple little things, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna keep going. But I really like what I did, and I'm really surprised that it came out that well.
And just so you guys know too, it's really important that you quantize your acapella first, because if you don't quantize it to what the original tempo
BPM,
is,
yeah.
the BPM, then when you go to Complex Pro, everything's going to be out of whack when you're jamming it out. So
yeah, and the other thing, it doesn't have to be like perfect. It just, you could see, like, I didn't do it perfect. It was just good enough to where I can just kind of
it's for the warp markers.
Yeah. So now that let's go back to this little section right here, this little guy right here. I'm gonna quantize all these. Some of these are bad. Let's try this one. Actually, maybe we need to work on this for a second. This needs to be. And then be like, yeah. Alright, so these 2 are good, so let's go ahead and just duplicate that real quick. So now we're gonna mess around. So let's say this is like my little intro part. I'm gonna make a new audio track and do Command T, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna resample this into that real quick. I'm gonna turn off my reverb. All right, cool. I'm gonna arm this track, and I'm just gonna solo it. I'm gonna arm the.
Take that rev piano.
Yeah, I don't know that it's on. All right, so let's resample that. Take a vape break.
Oh, vape.
All right, cool. So now I got that. Now it's actual audio. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my OTT back on. And then I'm going to do a cool thing known as fade. I think it's fade to black. You can also get the, or fade to gray. It's a cool Ableton effect that you guys might like. You can also get the bass clef washout tool is a really cool way of doing it. So now that we got this guy up. So I'm going to type in fade to black in Ableton, or fade to gray, sorry. Gray.
Spelled it wrong.
I can't spell. I really can't. It's a problem. I can't type either. And I can't make music.
Just chop it up.
So yeah, it's an audio effect rack. It's Performance DJ Knob 1 Fade to Gray is what it's called. So let's go ahead and put that before the OTT.
We got Kenneth in the back vaping.
Kenny, you getting a vape in?
I heard it.
All right, let's hear it.
Hear me?
Yeah.
So it's got this one knob here that says fade. Let me turn it up. It's kind of like a cool little like delay.
Yeah, it's a little delay with some filters and shit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna
really
mute
cool.
this and let's hear what that sounds like. And we need some reverb too. Oh, I need the glue too. I need to turn this shit back up. Oh, it is up. Turn down the dry wet, maybe. Now I might even go like, make a new audio track and then take this guy, drag him down. Do a dry channel, put it in Complex Pro, turn down the formants and the envelope. Maybe pitch it up. This thing needs to be louder. Sounds like a guitar. Oh, all right, cool. Let's keep going with that. So this is fun with vocals. So I said it sounds like a guitar, so I'm gonna go ahead and put overdrive on it.
Get that blues going.
Some reverb.
I also like the blues amp. You like the blues amp?
Yeah, the blues amp. You want to put that on?
Yeah, let's put some blues on there.
Maybe I'll pitch it down. Or maybe down 12. Maybe just subtly in the background. So you can do so much with vocals just like that. The other thing
dolphin sounds.
Yeah.
Fucking
just get weird.
Just get fucking weird.
The other thing I wanted to show you is the second way to chop vocals, which is not necessarily my favorite way of doing it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring back this Ariana Grande thing, and let's go ahead and solo this. This is the other way if you want to do it. You got to make sure it's in the right key. So what I might do is I'm going to go ahead and mute this track for right now, the ones that we made. And I'll probably find, I might pitch it down, let's say. I'll find like a chop like that. Let's say we take that. Just for now, just for quick, I'm just gonna go. I might just move it over. And just get some interesting little chops like this. And I might go, okay, I might move that over. I'll just do a couple little rhythm shots real quick. Cut that, move that maybe right there. Let's see what that's. And then I might go through each individual chop and then change the note. And then make something like. And then that's how sometimes people do it, but they do it with different verbs, like different, different words too. You know what I mean?
And stuff.
They might go through and be like, okay, and do it that way, which I'm not a big fan of because I think it takes actually longer. And I think you can see I was just playing super easily.
I think it's like less creative. I think more musicians kind of like playing it out. I mean,
yeah,
I like playing it out.
The other thing I like to do too is let's go back to here.
Oh wait, go to the MIDI real quick.
This one.
Show them how to pitch. Do some like.
Oh yeah, good idea.
That's a really cool thing that I like doing too. Doing like the swing ups and the swing downs.
Yeah, so you can
pitch envelope.
You can go through each. You know, you can like Parker's saying. What you could do is you could do a pitch bend. Can you zoom out real quick? Oh yeah, you got it, Kenny. Okay, so you could select pitch bend, and I could start going. Let me solo it real quick. You get all DJ Snake and add some pitch bend. It's like a little bit. What do you do, Parker? You go like.
I do either the beginning of the sample or the end. There you go. And then if you hold Option, you can bend. You can bend into it. Yeah. Just kind of like
a little
subtle
bit
and shit.
That's a little bit of pitching there.
Yeah.
Maybe even do this one all the way down or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, what Parker's saying, you can get creative with the pitch bend because it's MIDI now. That's the other cool thing about it. I mean, you could do it with audio too. You could do transpose, but that's kind of annoying.
Transposers is a little bit more accurate.
Yeah.
Like you get the grid of all of the notes and stuff, but this
You have to do it individually, which is kind of a pain.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
kind of cool.
dude.
Maybe we'll pitch this one all the way down. We'll do that. So maybe you like that. Maybe you want to
Add some flavor.
Yeah, so you can do all that with the MIDI too, which is super easy to do. The other thing I wanted to show you guys too is this cool little trick. This by itself, let's go ahead and put this in the beginning of the intro. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll turn the dry, wet of the reverb all the way up and maybe the decay up more. And the fade down. Or maybe I'll do like I'll pitch it down 12. So you could just do like crazy vocal effects with reverb, turn it all the way up, and then you can resample that reverb and then have this cool ambient thing in the background, which I do
You
a
can
lot
go
of
on a
times.
fucking resampling frenzy. You know what I'm saying?
Resampling frenzy.
I do
So
that shit all the time.
I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and hear what we made. Where's the chorus I made? That was pretty tight. Did I delete it already?
No, I got it.
Let's go. Sick. And that's how you do it. That's how you vocal chop. That's
There
what I
it
do.
is.
Make sure you guys go ahead and check out our new pack we just came out, our new quick pack featuring CASHMIERE vocal shots. That's what we're calling it,
Vocal shots.
Vocal shots featuring CASHMIERE. He's got some dope sayings in there, dope stuff for you guys to mess around with. I know good vocals are hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
We are at XLNTSOUND. Make sure you guys
XLNTSOUND.
like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I will include this drum rack that I just made here in the audio rack if you guys want. We'll go ahead and put it in the download description below so you guys can mess around with it, play around, do what we did. Hopefully you guys learned something. We wanted to show you guys something a little bit different that wasn't necessarily serum-based. Make sure you guys are submitting for that contest. If you guys want to send us any feedback or any emails, say what up. It's info@XLNTSound. Our website's www.xlntsound.com. Kenny, show them the Facebook. What up?
Show them. If you guys have any other techniques for vocal chops, comment down below.
Yeah.
Share the love.
We're also going to be there's the contest stuff right
there
there.
it is.
Thank you, Kenny. I just power through these outros. I forget. I
Fucking-
got to talk to Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny, show him the shit, bro. Show him the there's the YouTube growing
Growing rapidly.
rapidly. There's some Zomboy videos. Kenny's about to play one right now. We just did an interview a little bit while back with Trav Piper. How do you guys feel about interviews? We want to try to get some bigger artists. We know some people, but what
We want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, we want to know who you guys want us to interview. We're going to try our best. We have an idea of how to get a hold of them, but we're going to need your guys' help. Should we tell them now?
Yeah, tell them. Let's
Okay.
do it.
So here's what we want to do. If you guys want us to interview somebody, we got to build our way up because we're not going to be able to get Skrillex right away.
Yeah.
Most people want money, basically.
Maybe in a couple months, we'll get Skrillex.
Yeah, a couple months. So what we want you guys to do is go ahead and comment down in the comments below who you want us to interview, right? And whoever gets the most, that's like reasonable, what we're going to do as a collective is we're going to tweet at that person
We're going to fucking tweet them
to
all.
go to Excellent Sound and get interviewed so we can ask them questions about production because it's a lot of times it's hard. We know we can get a hold of people, but they won't necessarily care unless we have people that are reaching out. And we have a good fan base.
And it's more fun like this too.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to be super into it.
Let's
we
just-
won't pick a random, artist that is, kind of left field,
Yeah, and we're all like fans, so it's like let's all just side on somebody, and we have a collective of a couple thousand
Exactly.
people. I mean, if all of us just be like, all right, cool, like I want to ask fucking joyride. Like, how does he do stuff? And like
Yeah.
we have the ability to if people just tweet at him. So we're gonna start working on that. That's the next thing that's coming out. Also, too, stay tuned for a very soon. We're gonna announce our. Should we announce it now?
Next video.
Next video. We'll
Next
announce.
vid.
Next video, we will
Next
announce
week.
our newest pack that's coming out. It's gonna be a good one. It's going to boom.
It's going to be large.
It's going to
It's going to be very large.
be very boomy. There's a little tip there.
but
you know
not
what I mean?
muddy.
But not muddy, but boomy.
Boomy.
Yeah.
So
And
should we
should we play your track out of this bitch?
Yeah, let's play this shit out.
All right, fucking thank you guys. Thank you so much. My name's Danny Ferrari at the Parker Met. Also, too, if you guys need, we do offer our own services as mixing, mastering,
Production.
sound design, whatever you guys need. Hit us up, info@XLNTSOUND. We are professionals. Turn this thing down now.
Yeah, dude, I watched some other vocal chops videos too, and everybody does it differently, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking does it
This-
way different.
I learned this way at Icon. Shout
really?
out, what was my teacher's name? Ryan.
Shout out.
My sound design teacher.
Nice.
Yeah. He was like my favorite one. Forgot his last name though. Sorry, Ryan. 1, 2, let's future face. Let's go eat some burritos.
Some Rito.
I'll start fading out. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.